So hello guys, how are you guys doing? It's been a while, and some time ago I promised to drop an update that was worth more than 2k. So yeah, I know it's coming late and all this, but I've been occupied, so I just decided to make this video today. So alright, please just relax, pay attention to this. If you have any question along the way, just hit me up on WhatsApp, ask me. Yeah, but you have to watch the video first, because I don't want you to just come to my DM and start asking me what the video is all about. So please watch it first of all, then you can come and ask me some stuff that you don't understand. You get? So okay, so this basically is about arbitrage. Yeah, is about arbitrage, sports arbitrage. Okay, now some of you must have heard, in fact some of you know what arbitrage is. Yeah, and as well some of you will still know what sport arbitrage is. Okay, so but for those who don't know, yeah, and are looking for one or two ways to make some money, so I would like to drop it here with you. Okay, so what is arbitrage to start with? Arbitrage, like what is that? Okay, arbitrage is more like you buy something from one marketplace. Now marketplace is not like a physical place, it's not like a market square or some place physical or something, no, but marketplace, I mean like an online. Let's say you buy something from an online marketplace, then that particular product you go to another marketplace and sell it. It could be at the same time you buy, you go here and sell it. Now you are selling at a higher price and you are making profits from it. Okay, now let me give you an instance. Let's assume, please, this assumption might be funny, but let's just still assume that the price of bit. Okay, we are going to, before we assume, we are going to be using two exchanges now, because I'm going to use crypto to illustrate. Now let's say we are using Binance and we are using FTX. Binance is a crypto exchange and FTX too is a crypto exchange. Now let's assume that the price of, you are buying Bitcoin, that's one Bitcoin sells at $2. It's funny, right? Okay, now let's remember it's just an assumption. Now let's assume that one Bitcoin sells at $2 at Binance, and then one Bitcoin as well sells at $2.5 at FTX. Now you see that there is a difference. Now remember, arbitrage, you buy from here, you sell the other side, and now how you make your profit is from the difference in the price of that product, like the difference in the price of that particular product. Now if you can check out this, now you see that there is a difference. Now what you have to do is this: since Binance sells one Bitcoin at $2 and FTX sells one Bitcoin at $2.5, so what you do is you buy Bitcoin from Binance, then you transfer your Bitcoin to your other wallet. Now remember, this is not what you will be doing, but I believe that a lot of us have knowledge in the crypto space, so I just want to give you an illustration. Now you move your Bitcoin from Binance, where you bought it at $2, to move it to FTX, where Bitcoin sells at $2.5. Now when you now sell that Bitcoin that you bought at $2 on FTX, you have to sell it at $2.5. Now you are making $0.5 profit. Now imagine you are buying 100 Bitcoin from Binance, That is how much? About $200 you are spending to buy 100 Bitcoin bar. Yeah, I think I'm right. Yeah. Then that's $200. You now move it to FTX and sell everything at 2.5 each. You're selling one at 2.5, so that will be times 100. That will be $250. Now 250 minus your capital, which was 200. You find out that you are making $50 profits. Just assuming that it's in a day you've made $50. Yeah, it might not be much and it might not be small. It depends on who is looking at it, but that's just for that part. Okay, so I believe with this explanation, you have an idea of what arbitrage is about. Probably you can categorize what I just explained now as crypto arbitrage, but I'm not talking about crypto arbitrage here. I'll be talking about spot arbitrage. Okay, so spot arbitrage is more like, let me give you another illustration. So I just want to break everything down so you get to understand. That's why don't be in a haste. But if you are still in a haste, it's okay. It's not a must that you get this. So, spot arbitrage. Let me use another example. When you are throwing a coin, there are just and only two possible outcomes. Now, the first, it's either the first or the second, but you are going to have the head or the tail. There's no way you can have the head and the tail. It's not possible. So you can only have the tail or the head or the head or the tail. Anyone. Okay. So now that means the probability, normally the probability of having the tail or the head is actually 0.5, Abi. So that means once you throw a coin, you must have either the head or the tail. You must have either of those two. So now, let's assume that you are playing a bet. Yeah, let's assume remember this is spot arbitrage. And this spot arbitrage is also known as betting arbitrage. Yeah, I know that when some of you hear of betting, your mind don't come out from this thing like, no, I have nothing to do with betting. No, it's not like that. Yeah, I know you might feel this is gambling. Just give it some time. Let me finish the explanation so that you understand. Nobody is telling you to go and be betting or be gambling. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so once you do this thing, you know that you are having a head or a tail, but now you are going to a betting site. Now they will have to give you odd. They will give you, remember this is just an instance, they will give you odd for the head to come out and they will give you odd for the tail to come out. Now if you are using one betting site, there's no way you can play for the head to come out and for the tail to come out and make profit. It's not possible because the betting site actually want to make profits. Like they want to make money from those who are betting. So there's no way you are going to make money. So now, how can someone actually make money from this spot arbitrage without losing? Now the thing is this. Let's assume that I will use an instance again. Bet Naija and Naira bets. Now let's assume that Naira bets gives their odd maybe for the tail to come out when you throw a coin at maybe 2.5 odd. Now you go to which other bets? Okay, Naira bets now. Bet Naija gives their odd for the head to come out at 2.5. Now you go to Naira bet and Naira bet gives their odd at 2.7. Now you find out that, let's assume you are using 50k. Okay, let's assume you are using 20k to place the bets. Like that's your capital. You now have to divide your 20k into, it might not be equal parts, it can be unequal parts, so that you find out that you'll be making profit at the end of the day because you are putting your the part of that 20k for the head to come out in this betting site. Now this other betting site, you are putting the other part of your 20k for the tail to come out. Now no matter the outcome, you will surely be on profit. That is, if the head comes out, you go still make your money. That is, you'll be on profit. And if the tail comes out, you'll still be on profit. But yeah, this might sound complex and all that, Abby. So don't worry. That's why I said I would drop this and explain it. And it's actually worth far more than 2k. So I hope you are still with me. Now you might be wondering, okay, now since how will you now, how can you divide the money, how you do this, how you do that, how you do all this thing? Okay, so the main thing now is that, remember, this currently is not something that you have to be analyzing with your head. No, it's not something you have to spend time on. No, there are softwares that can actually do this for you. But now I use a particular software. I would actually drop it at the end of this so that those who are interested can use it for themselves. Yeah, so I use a software. Now let me go to my I should, so let me go to okay, let me refresh this. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm not hiding anything from anybody. I'm just leaving everything plain so that you get to see it and check it out yourself. Now if you check out now, this is a software I'm using. The name is Breaking Bets. Now Breaking Bets actually is not free. Yeah, I don't know, it's not free. There are some softwares that are actually free, but man, I don't trust them. But this, I've used it, I know how much I've made using this. Now if you look at this place now, if you look by the left you see some percentages. Now those are, you see profit, then under the profit you be seeing percentages. Now you see 20.97%, you see 19 point something percent. Now these are the percentages you will make at whatever happens. You understand? This is a percentage you make whatever happens. Now imagine you are, for the day you come out with 20k to play this bet. Now you find out that you'll be making, out of the 20k, no matter what happens, once you place this bet, now you find out that you make 20% of your 20k, which is around 4k. You get, which is around 4k. At least that's for that. But then again, you might be like, okay, how you do this, how you do that? One has to ask questions. Let me rephrase this first. One has to ask questions. Now the thing now is this. Okay, the 20k now, what you'll be doing is, you are not just placing one. Okay, I just need you people to understand this. For now, this is the odd for this. The first one on under NairaBet is FK something junior. Now they gave their odd and they gave the type of event. Now if you click on it now under this NairaBet, they have under this NairaBet, what is this that is showing me all this stuff? So events, yeah, okay, let me click on another one. I'm not logged in, so It's just doing its turn. Let me refresh it first. Now when you check here, the odd here is 2.13, and this is the event away 2.5. I know that some of you might get lost here, but I'm just trying though to explain this as much as I can, because handicap away minus 2.5 bar, away minus 2.5, this is it. If you click on it, okay, so this is plus 2.5, away minus 2.5. Is it minus or plus? Let me check. Okay, away 2.5, the odd is 2.13. So if you come here, you click on it, away 2.5, this is it now. I just clicked on it, the odd is 2.13 here. Now what you do is, once you just check out this using your breaking bets, you have an arbitrage calculator. So you have to come and impute. Let me go to this. You have to impute, you have 2.13. Then this other one, the odd is 2.8. And now let's say that you are using 20k to do it, 20,000 naira. Now you can see my screen. You see that you have 2.13, you have 2.8, two different odds, right? Now you have 20k. Once you input your capital, the calculator automatically shares the amount you will place on each odd. Did you get? Please, if you don't get, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, but make sure you try and go to the video first. So what you just do, you find out that this is, it shares the amount you place on each odd and the profit that will come out at the end of the day. So this is 20k giving you this amount. Now imagine you are using something like 100k. Now use 100k and place on these bets today, you make 20,000 naira, just like that. Yeah, just like that. So that's for this. For now, I think I've explained what is. So this is for pre-match, but know that this is not actually free. The software is not free. They have for pre-match. They have pre-match. I actually subscribed for pre-match, but soon, either today or tomorrow, I will subscribe for live. They have pre-match and live. Now you can go to live as well. When you go to live, I have not yet subscribed for live. Now look at the there. You have something like 93% for the live. You get, but football is going on. So that's what you stand to get for now. What else? Now, what are the requirements for this? I'm not really that. I believe I've tried to explain all this stuff. Now, I might not really explain it to your taste. Do well to hit me up on WhatsApp to get more info on how it really works. Now, you see that here you are seeing XSX and SS because I've not subscribed for this. Now, let me give you the requirements for all this stuff. Now, the requirements are, first of all, to get the requirements, these breaking bets now, they are for their pre-match. When I subscribed, I paid 13,500 for 1 month. Don't worry, you can actually make that money in a day or two, or even in less than a week. It depends on your capital. You can make it back. For the live is, I think, 20k. Yeah, approximately 20k for 1 month. So that's for that. That's just what you need. Another thing you need is the arbitrage calculator, which I used here. So all you have to do is just input your odd and everything, so, and your capital. So now it makes every other stuff easier. Another thing that oh god, sorry, I had a call, I had to end it. So another thing that you will need is what else? You need to verify those betting sites. Yeah, you need to verify those betting sites so that wherever the update comes from, you'll be able to place the bet on it ASAP. So from this now, that's to tell you that you are not actually losing anything. You don't get to lose anything. You have nothing to lose. So your capital is secured, and you make some profit at the end of the day. So that's for that. But some persons might not really have. This is what I feel I might do. Depends on the response I get. Now I know that a lot of people might not have the money to pay 13k. In fact, something they have not tried before and all that, to not pay 13k on it, or even 20k or all those stuff. So I'm thinking, if you guys are really interested in it, you can hit me up. You can let me know what you think. Now I will get to create a group either on WhatsApp or on Telegram, probably on WhatsApp. Now I can add those who are interested up. Now you guys will have to, like, since if I can get up to how many, maybe 13 or more, or people can now get to drop money for the payment monthly. What I will just have to do, because normally I'm not focusing on, personally I won't be taking pre-match, but because of people, I will advise you start with pre-match if you are just starting. So now I will just add you guys up to a group, make the payment. Now I will be dropping this update to you people. I will be taking the opportunity, we will be making the bets, and from there I will be telling you what to do, what not to do from my own experience. Okay, I think that is where I have to call it a day for now. Please enjoy and happy weekend, okay? Okay.